Saturday edition of AEW Reviews by AgostoAllElite Podcast. Let's go to Elevation. Let's start with Elevation. We got episode 37 of it. It features Mark Henry, Paul White, Tony on the announcing team somewhat. We had a best group hug ever. Let's get to it. We got the Gun Club versus some jobbers. They were kicking ass. We got some cowboy shit. Billy said he went to college on a rodeo scholarship. It actually is true. So, Team Money was the only man to see him show out the Jobber Squad based on Sive. He was the one who took the Billy Gunn's famous ass for the little drop. 1, 2, 3. That, from Mark Henry's quote, that didn't take too long. No, it did not. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Gun Club got the victory. So we have now Nana Rose, the Bunny, and Misako with Lulu Pencil and Miki Guerrero versus Rio, Sky Blue, and Rio Nimizumi. The match was good. It was a back and forth. We have women and men fighting it out. Women fighting it out. This was a good 6 women's tag. Bunny bonked in. Nana Rose ate a spear. Nizu chopped Bunny into rabbit stew. Got a 2 count out the ring. Blue Man's buying tag. Rose tagged in. Hit a beast bomb. That was all she wrote. All in all, this was a sloppy match, but it was a 6 women's tag. The women's division is going to get a try better. It will get better as soon as possible. So, anyway, you got the Hardy Family Offense versus the Dark Order. The Hardy crew worked first, then Dark Order. This was a good match. Back and forth. We had a lot of tags, some tag team moves, everything. We had some delete chants, delete at the Indianapolis crowd. We had a ring post nut shot, and we got Cass taking order with the elbow spine. Grace still kicked out. Mallory hit a twist of face. Tried to hit a twist of face. He and I got a chance. Grace did Uno hot tag. Things broke down. Everyone hit the ring. Rock kicked my post, did nothing to stop it. The Hardy finally hit the twist of face. Didn't make the pin. Cassie fought the roll up on Anna Allen Angels to end this clusterfuck of a match. So this was FO defeated Dark Order. It was still a clusterfuck of a match, regardless. AEW still rising. Okay, we got Andrade versus Lord Crew. This is a match. Hit a side headlock to wear Crow down. Shoulder attacker, not cool down. Or Andrade clipped the headlock again. Crew fired up, popped his fist in the air. Got booed. Andrade dropped a pump kick. This was the beginning of the end. Edito was the end, bringing his to victory to a squash match. So El Hito gained the victory in a squash match. Now we got Ruby Soho with Billy Rock versus Carly Crew. Billy Rock company Rivers to the ring. This was a good match. She stuck Crew with a kick to the jaw, aka No Future. Rook popped up again and gave her a hug, carry her in the ring. So this was a good match. It was pretty much fun for a women's match. Yeah. So we got John Silver, Dark Order versus QT Marshall. We got a Jobby Hungy chance. Then he hits the spin doctor, spinning torture rack against QT Marshall for the win. And this was a crazy match. We got back and forths, uppercuts, elbow shots, backbreakers, suplexes. Marshall tees a diamond cutter. We got a German suplex for 2 from John Silver. And he hit his finisher, and the show ended on a good note. So that was Elevation. I will start Dark about now. Alright, now this is AEW Dark. And let's cap off the show. We got Power Up Hobbs versus Jay Strafen. This was a big match. There was some power moves by Hobbs, a squash, hit a spine buster. Before he came to 3 count, pulling torture rack to force strike to submit. Give him credit because Hobbs made him look good on AEW Dark. Pretty good, real good, yeah. We got Andrade returning to face Josh C. Andrade kicked some ass, dominated, and finished him out with an armbar submission, a new armbar finisher. So Andrade Edito got the victory, and it was pretty good with Jose, the assistant. He did his work. Yep. Yeah. We got Sean Spears and Wardlow versus Arcana and Remy D. Arcana's returned. The match began, and the match ended when he tapped out. He took a powerbomb. The crowd chanted one more time, yelled at Cannon. Did the third time. Cannon took advantage to charge in. He got a powerbomb, got thrown out. D took a fourth one. Spears looked on, and Wardlow made the pin after the final bell. Spears came in and picked the bones with a C4. This was a squash match, so it was pretty good. Anyway, I think Eric Cannon should be signed to an AEW contract as soon as possible. Ruby Soho versus Hyatt. Soho brings some record, but anyway, it was a one-side squash. She hit the future head kick, pinned Hyatt carcass square in the middle ring. Struffin smiling for the crowd afterward. Yep, this was a squash match for Ruby Soho. Too Fast, Too Fatal versus Kid Sack and Brandon Gore. This was great. Too Fatal dominated the victory. They hit the Tornado D for the pin. So Too Fast, Too Fatal got the win, and Mark Henry Bell from the compensation fan held out field goal sign number 3. The Dark Order versus the Acclaim. This was a big matchup between the Dark Order and the Acclaim. There were some issues between them. It got a high point. So basically, the match ended when Angels came in strikes until he knocked Bowens out of the ring. Cabana came back in and hit him with a boombox from the outside for the pin. It was done. Dirty Feet's done dirty cheap, and that's not a wrong song, but it fits. We got Rio, Cassandra, Mio Zimu versus Rose, Emi Saka, and the Bunny with Pencil and Gorilla in a 6-women's tag again. So it was crazy. So it was a crazy match. The match ended when Rose started running, got drop kicked out, drop toe hold, 619 Saka. Rose pulled Rio out of the ring poster in a barricade. Big Girl kicked strap for a strap while everyone took turn to beat on Rio for a match. That was the beginning actually. And the match ended when Saka gave her a backbreaker driver over to Rose for a set time, made the cover of Santa kicked out. Santa hit the Big Bang 3 and made the pin. I don't want to say it was fun to watch. Ty said it was a bass match and it was insanity. Great match. So we got the varsity bonds, Lee Johnston, Brock Anderson with Jill Hart and Aaron Anderson versus Aaron Solo, Nick Collin, J.D. Drake, and Ryan Neff with QT Marshall. This was a great match. The match ended when Brian Harris hit a spinebuster, Johnson hit a frog splash to make the pin. Anybody look good in this is 6-man tag was Johnson. We got Johnson versus Peter Avalon. This was a great match. Two took turns chopping each other. It was crazy. Suplexes, moonsault presses, chops, suplexes, turnbuckle moves, and the match turned chopping each other. We got Avalon hit a pump kick. Silver hit a series of kicks. Avalon hit a thrust kick, and Zagiri. Silver hit the pump kick to the back of the head. Really German. Big sequence. Silver finished with the spin knocker. We got a Sunny Kiss versus Adam Grace. This was the main event. This was like Sunny Kiss hit a version of the stunner, so it was a funny squash match, pretty good. Sunny Kiss got the victory. We got Preston Vance versus Mikey Wild. This was he hit a pumpkin by Buster Pull for phone us for a quick submission, so it was a good squash for Dark Order. Preston 10. We got Scorpio Sky versus Great 10. Sky hit the TKO, made the pin 1, 2, 3. Career Kind didn't have a chance. So that was the main event of AEW Dark. And I'll see y'all in a short break. I'll see you. Actually, this will be a short break. Then when we come back, we'll have AEW Dynamite review. Stay tuned. Alright, here's my AEW Dynamite review. Let's start. Okay, the Elite are here. Kenny said he hasn't watched the match, but people asking where the main match is when he getting the belt back. He lost the match, they lost the night. Kenny's disgusted, not in Hangman. He says there's things he needs to work on, not here. He leaves the building. We got the Dark Orders in the ring. So let's talk about cowboy shit today. He introduced the new champion, Hangman Adam Page. He gets some solid cowboy shit chant as he goes along. Hangman said he deserves the belt. He fucking earned it. It was quite good. Emphasis is that you the shot reserved at the top of it, but he's the AEW champion, so he'll do whatever he wants. The job, but look, he's still a man with a job and a boss. He tells the boss and what's his. The boss will allow, he will love to celebrate cowboy shit day with us. He knows the belt carries a lot of weight. It means a lot of responsibility. At the full gear, accountability is the American Dragon. Who then comes out, he gets a mic, congratulating Heyman on his win. He says he won't lie, he's excited back, but he famously looks surprised and disappointed in not Kenny Omega in the ring with him. Heyman says he beat Kenny's ass, he's not a mistake, he did it in less than 30 minutes. Fucking Heyman, the crowd is on Heyman, sign that, listen now, I ain't come out start beef, I'll be fair, you won't be wrestling Ghostbusters. See, cowboy shit. Parents in the wrestling is talking. I wrestle every week. They say he wanted to wrestle, man. He wrestled the very next night. He says Virginia boos hard work. Adam said we could wrestle here, Virginia. Alright, we up for a second. Yeah, ready to go. Heyman and Gene, bad Jack, where you go? Everyone. Heyman has a list of excuses why he failed. I don't want to beat you. You have excuses when you're ready. Alright, Heyman said we won't have the match tonight. I know Virginia's full lovers, but I'll still fight. Dark Order keeps two back. Daniel said Adam really want to fight. The crowd said let's go fight. Daniel said they do. I'll kick his ass. They want him to go. They do. They fight. Daniel leaves. Tony says, damn, Brian, what the fuck? Brian said he can't crush Adam because of what he did. He kicked Uno in the head. Guess what? Don't worry until he beats Adam. He's going to kick in the head to everyone in Dark Order. And that's after he defeated Evil Uno in that match. Next week, AEW Chicago, he'll do the English to Colt Cabana. So next week's match will be Colt Cabana versus Bryan Danielson. We got MJF talking about his win. He's covering Darby Shane. He's hearing how good of a wrestler Darby Punk Rose Black Pentagon. Keep naming them. He makes them all look like idiots. They don't know what's going on with me, but he feels nothing but success. He's loved every second while hate everyone his guts. While no one has a chance to admit he's good, who knows what next for him? He said he's making the universe like want the belt motion. Tony's with Eddie, 2.0 erupts. They said Eddie always complains and whines, but didn't last as long as their son did. Eddie said, shut up, please. Let one man talk, call your son. Eddie stopped and the interview is over. He said he's doing catering. Tony's with Andrade FTR. Tony asked if they're frustrated and lost. Andrade said, Cody Park, I prove they're better at wrestling. I beat you both clear. I'll show you my bad side. FTR said they were supposed to make history, but they were wrong. It would be an 8-man tag. Tony said, alright, fuck you. I got one more in me. Andrade said, big Vobos, big. Yeah, Britt's with Tony, who won her fight against women, who had most wins that he died for pay-per-view. Britt said she will direct all attention to David Hero, will win the TS match against Thunder Rosa. Britt said Jane will beat Thunder Rosa and make her irrelevant. Malachi said definition of nightmare is to have bad dream in place with no natural law. The 8-man tag will be a nightmare. He'll make the toxic chorus with a gasp of air. They will realize that a small part they play in a massive equation with all foes in front of them. Well, I can't wait for next week. We got NJ with World Spears. He gets Mike Spears. Spears says NJ could be anyone who heroes with sideline. He appreciates signs of his promo. He said explain something when you're looking at. Good guy checks on the box. He's the most complete pro wrestler on the planet. He's the man who started Breeding War in 2024. He's the past, present, and future of pro wrestling. He could be on a page with rankings that don't start because they lied. He's serving the next AEW World Champion. Nobody in the locker room is good at the next level. CM Punk hits the kids, he stands in the ring, and just said nope, just shut the fuck up, chance without saying anything. He holds his hand up and Punk leaves MJF big mad. We got Tony with Darby. You lost. How do you feel? Darby says Max didn't break him mentally. They will have a rematch someday. He will not take any time out. Gunn Club is still in AEW. Apparently, after disappearing completely since the crisis of Infinity, Cody versus event. Except Darby's challenge. Darby says, okay, one of those does the I like turtles thing, so it's so cool. Already been there, even tapped his team to beat them to it. So it's gonna be Billy Gunn versus Darby Allin at Friday Rampage. We set it up for something. Adam Cole says he's sick of Jurassic Spark, Press, and Christian Cage. Matt Jackson, he was gross on trying to kill him. Matt Nick, wrestler. Adam Cole said he'll be hitting Bobby Fish, who faced the Jurassic Express. Bobby tried to say something about Undisputed, but the Bucks cut him off. That says good job wrestling. They tried to offer Dante a contract. You're a businessman, Leo. Yes, it's after Dante and Leo won. After they won that match. So what it is that it was all about Taz, not personal thought they gave a good opportunity. Will Hobbs will apparently guarantee Taz for a year next week, and they say that Hobbs had comment a lot, but I don't know, man. Ricky said you would enjoy to be best or right here, but actually be on TV unlike Hobbs. They got a little crazy, and so now that's how they end the segment. We're at Dante and Leo Rush standing tall. We got some Jurassic Express and Christian Cage promo. They want to end this match. They want to put an end to this feud. And that was basically about. We got the Lucha Bros with the promo. Talk about FTR crying like bitches. They're pathetic. Next we 8-man. Then Cody has something for the goons on the other side. Yeah, that was. Then we had and this is the main event. TNT Championship, Guevara versus Lethal. Guevara retained the title to get the victory. After the match, we saw Guevara pushing Jericho. Something interesting. So that was AEW Dynamite review. I will review Rampage in right about now. Alright, let's get to AEW Rampage. We ended from Charway Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. Let's start with a recap of the show with Darby Allin versus Billy Gunn, Sting, whatever, being opposing. We have the match. We had Allin try and fire up, but Billy didn't fall for usual routine. Example: Billy stops at a suicide dive to shove Allin and crashed the guardrail. Down the stretch, Allin picked up momentum, then did a coffin drop to outside onto Gunn's sons. They were completely innocent as spectators, unlike Sting, trying to imitate Billy as they stretched to buy Allin recovery time. Billy regained control, rubbing the Stinger splash. Allin dodged, hitting over with stunner, top stunner. He followed a cold-rated coffin drop. Billy pressed Allin off and hit on the cover at the count of 1, so Allin came back for another coffin drop to seal the deal. Darby Allin defeated Billy Gunn. Afterward, the Gunn sons pulled Sting off the apron, put the boots to Allin. Sting railed up fire jet to the young adversaries. Seasoned vet Billy turned the table like chipping Sting's knee. Billy laid in measured punches for Sting Allin down on the mat. QT Marshall issued a challenge to CM Punk for a match on Dynamite in Chicago. QT joked about putting Punk to sleep in hometown. Metal sarcastically congratulated the Inner Circle for a Street Fighter win and Full Gear. The beef it is over. Last we've seen the American Top Team. TBS champion tournament winner Jay Cargill versus Red Velvet. The quarterfinal matchup kicked off Rowdy Krista Cups. Velvet used speed to pick up her spots, but Jay Cargill was too strong. Jay to control the pace of the match of the bout. Velvet was started back only to be put down from power move. Velvet for a suicide dive for Cargill clubbed her in the face. Cargill followed her flatliner on the apron. The intensity increasing hotter at very fresh. Velvet charged forward, but Jade leaped up over her opponent. Pumpkin connected to Velvet. Cargill picked up Jade for Jade to finish her. Velvet pushed off the ropes with feet for a pity maneuver. Jade escaped. Velvet connected a spear. Cargill kicked out. Cargill ducked the final slice to counter for Jade to win. So Cargill defeated Red Velvet. We got Thunder Rosa. We're talking about beating Bill Breaker Stooge and TBS Championship tournament on Dynamite. Right. Thunder Rosa planned to give Jay Hater an ass kicking from a number. CM Punk accepted QT call to arms. He believes QT bit off more than he could chew. Will be shown as turkey right before Thanksgiving on Dynamite. Mark Henry interviewed the main event participants. Alan Cole is going to put an end to the charade of Wrath Express. Christian Cage warned the young veteran Young Bucks not the heroes. He'll even odds with a steel chair. Time for the talk is over. Henry closed with it's time for the main event. We got Adam Cole and Bobby Fish versus Wrath Express. Cole, Fish, Jungle Boy worked most of the action leads to our Luchasaurus running wild on a hot tie. After the match progressed, Wrath Express had the upper hand when Cole attempted a Panama Sunrise on Jungle GB, but popped out by the Dino. Jungle Boy followed with a running elbow straight to the back of the head. Fish made a save on the pinfall after JB nailed Fish with overhead belly to belly, so back into the quarter. Lux saturated out on stage. Christian kept his word and chased him with a chair. Cole scattled alongside the Jackson brothers to leave Fish wiping from picking. Jungle Boy blocked in the snare trap. Mission for the victory. The Jungle Express defeated Adam Cole and Bobby Fish. So, and Rampage has lived up to the reputation for solid bulk, get in, get out, fight. So, I'll see you all next Saturday for another AEW reviews. This is AgostoAllElite Podcast. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Bye-bye.